if anybody knows Mick or you've seen him talk or, any of his podcasts with Conrad or any of that, he's the big gruff burly guy, but he's kind of a sensitive guy.
Yeah.
So
He
friendly.
all what you expect. Yeah.
Oh, and he was telling me he would ride with you guys a lot, you and Man Mountain Rock.
Uh-huh.
And he said all the time, of course, he goes, Nick, they're just jamming that rock and roll all the time and metal and rock and all this stuff. And he said one time he's asking y'all, you have anything a little bit more mellow to listen to? And he said he couldn't remember, but one of y'all started playing, what's her name? Tori.
Oh yeah, yeah. The chick that used to grind on the on her piano bench.
Tori Amos.
I think so. Yeah, Max knew some different songs. Yeah.
Said he started playing Tori Amos and everybody chilled out in the car, and he had never heard Tori before. And then it was like one of his go-to artists to like listen to and get in the mode of wrestling. So he always associates that and her music with y'all for taking a break from the metal for just a second.
Well, that's funny. I got a funny story with him. They flew him and I. We was doing Salisbury, Maryland, and then Baltimore. Mick Foley.
Mick, okay.
Yeah, this is back in WCW days, and I had long hair, at the time, and earrings and all. He had long hair, but for some reason they just flew us two into Salisbury and everybody else into Baltimore. So we was the only two. So I'm in the car. And we're coming from the opposite end of town to get to the building, and it's just, this is, we didn't have GPS, all that shit, So we're in traffic, and I'm going to pull up, and he's going to pull up next to this older guy. It's an older guy and his wife, and they got two kids in the back seat. And I roll the window down, and I go, "Excuse me, sir." I was going to ask him if he knew where I think it was a civic center, whatever building it was in Salisbury. I can't remember the name of it now. And I went to ask this guy, and the guy's he clutched onto his steering wheel. His eyes, I guess, went. And he looked over at us, and and just without even looking straight ahead, he's looking straight at us with his face like that. He stomped on the freaking gas pedal and went boom, rear-ended the car that was in front of him. He was just going to get the hell away from us. He hit the gas and bam, he hit that car. And me and Mick looked at each other and went, "Holy shit." And we thought it was, should we get out? I said, "God, he just had a wreck with us waving at him. If we get out of the car, he's liable to have a freaking heart attack.
He's going to think Yaru Wilson."
So we just kept on going, man. We went into finding a gas station up the road, trying to ask directions, man. It was like, I was, as I said, and I even said, "Excuse me, sir," like Mr. Polite, right? And he was like, bam! Oh my God.
You scaring the locals, Nick.
Poor old guy.
You and Mick, I can't believe. Yeah, I bet y'all were a motley crew looking in that car. I bet y'all looked giant too. Y'all probably had some rental car and looked huge in it. And
he thought some demons from hell is good. No, they'd pull up next to him and was kind of
coming after him in his face.
Yes, I do kind of funny Bigelow story. I was WCW did a big show with New Japan and the Tokyo Egg Dome, and our champions was Doom, and they took on their champions, who was Vader and Bigelow. And things are a little different over in Japan, and especially with guys that don't go all the time. They test you, and so evidently they told Vader and Bigelow to eat our guys up, right? So Butch starts off, and he's in the ring with Vader, and
Butch Reed.
Yeah, Butch Reed.
Okay.
And so Vader ends up just giving him that running gimmick in the corner, but man, he came like a freaking train and just about killed poor Butch. And Butch looked at Ron, "Oh my God, bro, tag me in." It's like, oh shit. And here come Ron, man. Ron and Now, this is the Egg Dome. Nobody's ever seen anybody do shit to Vader. He just beat the hell out of everybody, you know. Well, him and Big Ron Simmons circled around each other a couple of times. They went like they were going to lock up, and Ron just shot him like a single leg, but got Leon over his shoulder and picked him up, stood up with him over his shoulder, and Alabama jammed his big ass right. I mean, planted his big ass right. It was just a shoot, you know, because Leon was like, and the air just hit him, boom, boom. He got planted right in the middle of the ring. And man, it was a sold out Egg Dome. The entire baseball field was ringside seats. There was this, you just as far as you could see, people, and every person in that building went, oh, when that happened. You could just feel the sound. And I was like, oh my God, that was a classic moment. So later on in the match, Leon's still in the ring, and I'm circling the ring as a rip, and I circled around over by Bigelow. Bigelow goes, "Hey, Nick, tell them guys I don't know what the hell he's doing, but I'm working." Okay, brother, I'll pass the word.
Bam Bigelow was watching out for him.
He's like, man, these guys are killing each other.
Message received.
Yeah, let's bring this thing back down to reality here, guys.
And man, I mean, you think about that. That's impressive to shake a guy that's just an absolute monster in Bigelow. You know,
yeah,
him
and to scoop Vader of 480, you know, just to scoop him and plant him like a freaking bag of groceries, man. It was so quick and so powerful that I popped just like the Japanese people that was all in there. I popped myself. It was like, I mean, that was one of the more impressive things that I saw, and you know, just spontaneous moments that blows something wide open. You know, sometimes, you know, when you stick to what was everything that was talked in the back, you don't get explosive, just unexpected moments like that, you know, that because they kept our guys apart. They didn't, you know, when we was over there, and I didn't understand why, you know, because they acted like they didn't want them to see them together, you know, like a kayfabe type thing, which was cool, you know, because it was a different culture, you know, so we did things their way. But I didn't realize it was because they told their guys to gobble our guys up, you know. And they picked the wrong two guys, man. Because if Butch would have realized, because Butch could fight too now. Butch,
yeah,
you know, he was a street fighter.
Those are 4 grown men in that ring right there.
Man, I'm here to tell you. And I'd have just had to pick me a corner and got the hell out of the way on that one.